Good morning, everyone. So let's move on to class. So last class we discussed about what is Ansible, what is configuration management tool, and right. So what is advantages? Just we discussed a few basic, right? So generally Ansible also it is following server, Ansible server, and so host machines. So I hope already we received this document also, right? Mm, mm, Ansible. So this is the how it will work and all. Just last class we discussed, right? So here if we come to here, so here it is following one mission act as server, that is Ansible server, and remaining all are so host missions. Host means that is regular missions only. We can create multiple host and I am make it as one mission as server Ansible management node, that is Ansible server. Remaining all are host only, host only. Now once if we install Ansible in the machine, and so we can see some of files, and so with the help of we are going to configure, we are going to connect with host machines and all. Now we'll see. Now I'm going to same thing, I'm going to create so two instances. I'm going to how to configure. Today we'll see how to configure Ansible server and host and all, how we are connecting so server to host and all. Okay, now go to any region, and so go to EC2, go to EC2, and click on create. I am going to new instances. There is two available. It is stopped, right? Anyway, we don't want so terminate this one. Okay. Now I am selecting two instances, same setup. So one is for Ansible server, or else we can take more than two also. Now I am taking two. Two is the host. We can create multiple host. And for look and feel, at least we need one server and one host. One server. How this Ansible server connect with our host? Got it? Anyone any doubt? We can take multiple host also. That is your wish. So for at least I am taking. So this is the, so this one I am taking. One is Ansible. Just I am going to install in this mission Ansible, and remaining are these are the host. This is the host one, and this is the host 2, and this is the host 3. And mostly here we are following push mechanism. Here no need to install any agents and all. Last class we discussed, right? So Ansible it is following only push mechanism. No need to install any agent. No need to do anything. Only we need to only with the help of SS only we are connecting your Ansible master Ansible server to your host. So this is the server. Here I am going to generate SS key, and with the help of SS only my server is connecting my host machines. That's it. Now here I am going to install Ansible. That is only one command. How we are installing Docker, same installation is very simple only. Now see here instances, click on instance, and so go to here launch instances, and I am selecting so Ansible, give any name, and so whatever you want we can select. So here I am selecting Red Hat. Your everything folder structure will come. I am selecting Red Hat. Even we can select Ubuntu also, Amazon also, just only we can select anyone. I am selecting here, and what you need, T2 micro is enough for me. I don't want any. One CPU, 1 GB memory enough, and key pair, and I am using key pair. So what is this? I think already I have key pair. If you have already, we can check it. I don't know. Now I'm using neat. Just DevOps key. Just I'm using key name is DevOps key. Just create one key. If already if you have key, you just use it. And remaining and all, no need to change anything. 10 GB enough. So almost I hope everyone you have idea, right, how to create instance. I need so only one or two. For the time being, I'm selecting two, and later I'm adding one more host also. So now two, one for master and one for server and one for host. That's it. So now, as of now, both instances same configuration. Got it? Any changes? No, no, right? Both are same configuration only. Now edit. So this is the one mission I am making as Ansible server, and so another one is Ansible client. Okay, or Ansible host. Okay, this is host for understanding purpose. Just I changed name. Now, so in this mission, I am going to install the ఏ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి ఇక్కడ యాన్సిబుల్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఎక్కడ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి డోంట్ ఇన్స్టాల్ ఎనీథింగ్ హియర్ host and all that only client, no need to install anything, no need to install anything. Got it? Anyone any doubt here? అర్థమవుతుందా? Clear? Here I have two, I selected two instances, two host, okay, two machines. So now I renamed, just as of now I didn't install anything, just this host name I changed as a server and host. Okay, now I am connecting both machines. How to configure, just check it. Download, this is the DevOps key. Copy, I am keeping somewhere my default, I am maintaining one place. Just I am go to here, pm files, just I am pasting here. There is other keys also, I don't want all these things, cops and all, I don't want enter. Okay, now right click, you know right how to connect. Open git bash. So remaining story same only. I hope everyone have idea. Just copy it. Now go to here. First I am connecting my Ansible one machine. Anyone, anyway, here I make it as server, right? Click on this, click on connect, go to sh, copy this one, connect it. Okay, this is the server. As of now this is no server. Now just now I'm thinking I'm going to install here only. Okay, now see here, remaining story same only. 247, this is my private IP, this is the server I am, and same way I am going to connect my host also, that is client. Now this is right, click on this, just open. I am not going to do anything here, we'll see one by step. Copy this one and right click, open git bash, just paste it. Now yes, now right, this is 84. Just remember 84 is my client, and so this is my server. I am treat as Ansible server. Now so two machines ready. So right now I have only one machine, right? I don't have two machines. I configure only one machine. Okay, that's it. So I configure, later I am going to add. So this is the I one machine. This is I am going to install server here, Ansible. This is the server and this is the host one. Just as of now I given a host one. Okay, now I am going to install here Ansible software. So if you want to install Ansible software, there is many ways we can do it. Okay, very simple command only, very simple command only, we can do many ways. Now this is my 247, right? This is server, right? So first update, how to update packages and all. First go to sudo root user. What is the command if I want to update the packages? What is the command? Anyone? I want to update packages. M update hyphen y. వినిపిస్తుందా? హలో?
Yeah,
ఓకే.
వినిపిస్తుందండి.
ఓకే. సైలెంట్‌గా
Yeah,
ఉంటే
yeah.
ఓకే.
I think somebody is trying to join.
హూ ఈస్ దట్? ఐఎమ్ నాట్ గెట్టింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్. నో వన్ ఈస్ దేర్.
No, posted message in group.
గ్రూప్ ఓకే. యాక్చువల్ ఐఎమ్
Kishore, I
గెట్టింగ్
think. Yeah,
నోటిఫికేషన్.
Kishore.
జాయిన్డా? నాట్ ఎట్. అయ్యాడా?
No, no, not join.
మళ్ళీ రీజాయిన్ అవ్వమని చెప్పండి.
రాలేదు
ఓకే.
ఇంకా.
ఓకే. నౌ సీ హియర్. So this is the Ansible, this is the host. Now I'm going to install software here, Ansible software. That's it. I'm going to install here. Okay. This is the host and how it will work. So first go to here. This is done, right? This is done. It is updating, and same way we can do here also. Here also. Sudo -i means I am going to root user. So m update -y. M
Type
update
y.
-y. Okay. Just if we have any, this is our RHCL, right? Red Hat Package Manager. I selected RHCL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, RHEL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux Edition. So anyway, M command also it will work here. Just I'm updating so existing package, that's I didn't do anything. Just only I executed one command. Just maybe if it is any old package and all, it is updating. That's it. I'm not did. Okay. Once that is done, next we need to install the Ansible. So software, right? So this is a command. So if you want to install the software, this is a command. M m install install Ansible hyphen core hyphen y. Only one command. I'm not going to install anything. Only one command is enough. That's it. So before
Can
that, let
can
me
you
check.
check me? Kishore is trying అండి.
Now, okay.
Ah,
ఇక్కడ
పాత లింక్
నోటిఫికేషన్
ఏమన్నా ట్రై చేస్తున్నాడా ఇతను? ఇప్పుడే చెప్పారు
మేబీ
లక్ష్మీపతి గారు
మీరు లింక్ షేర్
అన్నిటికీ
చేయండి ఆడ
ఒకే లింక్
ఆ
అని.
లింక్ షేర్ చేయండి వాట్సాప్లో
ఓకే. ఓకే.
మేబీ ఆ లింక్లో ఉండొచ్చు ఓకే స్టిల్ ఇట్ ఈస్ రన్నింగ్ జస్ట్ వెయిట్ getting this is the 247 is my master, this is the server, and this is the 84 is the client. Even if you are not using this command it will work, but anyway I'm updating. So if we have any old package and all, just I'm executing one command. So m update -y, that's it. So few of the packages it is updating, that's it. Once that is done, now go to install that software. Okay, now meantime I will show you the document also. Ansible. Now Ansible, just to open command. Now see here, already everything I noted. I will send this document. Ansible is an automation engine that automates software provisioning, configuration management, software provisioning. ఇప్పుడు నోటిఫికేషన్ వచ్చింది. ఓకే, సో సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ప్రొవిజనింగ్ అండ్ ఆల్. So what we can do, so everything already. Now I taking so first create two instances in AWS. So I created two instances, one for server, Ansible server, and one for Ansible host, Ansible host. So now these are the steps. We can use anyone based on your right, selected operating system, selected instance and all we need. Now we can use RHL. We selected RHL, right? We can use this command. We can use this command. Now go to here, and so now once that is done, first let me check it done or not. Still it is running, still it is updating the packages. So now we need to, this is a command once you executed, once installed, and so by default, so if it is generating, these are the default. It will come one roles directory, host, and ansible dot configuration file. So if we install Docker, what is the default installation path? Jenkins interval. So one or two people they asked. Anyone? So what is the Jenkins default installation directory?
Where lib Jenkins?
Where lib Jenkins, right? So this is the default variable lib Jenkins. So where lib Jenkins, and so Docker. If we install Docker, what is the default path?
వేర్ లిబ్ డాకర్.
Where lib Docker, right? Same way, Once you install, so we'll see one directory like Jenkins. If you install Jenkins, it will, this is the Jenkins directory. If you install Docker, this is the Docker directory, right? Same way, once if you install Ansible, it will generate. Now see here, updation is done. Okay. Now what is the command? M247. This is make it a server, right? M install Ansible hyphen core hyphen y. Just I am executing only one command. That's it. So now see here, I executed only one command. Same Ansible m install Ansible core hyphen y. So that is the one package version. Just I used. Done, right? Installation is done. So now if you go and if you want to check it. Now how to check versions and all? How to check any software version, whether it is how we are checking Java, how we are checking Maven and all same. Hmm? Ansible hyphen version. If you want to check it, so it is installed or not. So this is version. Actually, before if you run, nothing is there. Now it is showing Ansible hyphen version. Now see here. So these are the Ansible core 2.1 2.14. We are using 2.14. So this is the path, default installation path, a configuration path, etc. It is the configuration directory, right? So etc is the configuration directory. So this is the, if you install, so if you install Ansible, so this is the default path, etc slash Ansible, etc slash Ansible. In Jenkins, variable lib Jenkins, where lib Docker. If you install Ansible, this is the default, it will go to configuration directory only. It is the configuration file directory, right? Linux machine. Now it is under the etc slash Ansible. Now see here, I installed. Now we can check it. See here, this is the configuration file path. So there is a one configuration file. We'll see later. And Ansible by default Python also installed. So by default Python also installed. With the help of Python it is running, and this is the Jinja versions, this is the YML file version, everything, so default we can see here. Now go and check it, so whether install, right? Okay, now already it installed. Now I want to connect these two machines, right? So if you want to connect, so usually we are going to create one common user. We are going to create in common user for all missions. I want to connect my server to Ansible server to host, right? So as of now, this is a root user. Root, actually we are not going to use in real time. They won't give any access also. And so first we need to create one user. If you want to create any user, what is the command? I hope everyone know, right? Linux command.
Add users.
So already here I with everything I noted here, just follow. Create user in all machines, any server as well as host also. We need to create a control. Control means this is a server, all target host also this is. Just add user. I hope this and all everyone know what is hyphen D directory M. Okay, just copy and paste it. So where I am creating, this is my server controller mission. Okay, I am creating one user. Before that, first check it whether that user is available. How to check user is available or not? Suppose if already available or not. Cat, what is the default file name? Which file?
Slash etc.
Slash etc slash pass wd. Okay. Do we have any user? Only EC2 user available. I am going to create one common user for all missions. Okay. That is by best practice. There is no restriction. Is it mandatory? No. మీరు అలానే చేయాలనే రూల్ ఏం లేదు. Just anyway, for understanding purpose, I am going to create so one common user for all missions. So with the help of that user, I am going to connect my control to my host. That's it. Now see here, I am using creating one user. Okay, now check it, same command. Now we can see that user. See here, DevOps user is created, and this is the default directory home, and this is same. Now same way, come to here also. Come to here also. This is the this is the server, or this is the host client 84
Clients.
client.
Like
Here also execute same command. I am maintaining for all missions same user. For easily you can understand nothing. If you want, we can create, also we can use the default as user also. But understanding purpose, I am using one user for all missions. Now see here, cat space etc slash pass wd. Now here also we can see one user, DevOps user. That's it. One step is done. Now we need, yesterday we discussed, right, passwordless authentication. We need to give some permissions and all particular user, right? So now if you go here, now user is added. Now add user sudo ERS. Sudo ERS is the one file, and we are providing so root permission to users. So if you want to, we can create manually, or else we can copy and paste this line. That's it. So this is the one file. So this is the one file. So this is the one file, sudo ERS, and in this file I am adding my DevOps user. Just now I created DevOps user, right? For this user, I am giving so no password all, and I am giving which permission I am providing, root privileges, and this it won't act like root. Root means admin, right? So for this user also I am giving like root permissions. For that you need to add this line also. This is, we can execute this line, or we can manually also go and update that file. So we'll see later. For the time being, just copy and paste it. That's it. Now see here. Now got it. Executed. Now go to here, client also. I am executing these two commands same. Up to that, no problem. That's it. No need to do anything. Okay. Now come to here. So two steps done. Now generate the SS key in control mission. Control mission means server, right? Control
Servers.
mission means server. First we need to switch the user. So this is my control mission, right? Switch that user. How to switch the user? Right now I am in root user. Now go to DevOps user. Anyone? What is the command?
Sudo
I want to switch the user. What is the command? Sudo or su?
SU.
SU.
Switch user
Already we are in root.
if
Yeah.
DevOps. Now got it. Now observe here. I am in root user. Now I am switched to DevOps user. So if that user is not available, we cannot switch. Anyway, user is created. Now I am in DevOps user. Now got it. Anyone? Any doubt as of now? That's it. So same, I am following same, just you also following. If you know very well, we can do multiple ways. This is a one way. Okay. Now, so run SS key generation. Now this is the host, right? This is the host, and this is the server. Now I am in which user? DevOps user. Now I am in which user? DevOps user. Got it? Now I am in DevOps user. Now run the one key. How we are connecting server to host? Already I told, right? SSH. With the help of SSH, I am going. I am running one command here, DevOps user, SSH hyphen keygen. So it will generate two keys. One is public key, one is private key. You know, right? So if you use this command, it is generating two keys. One is public and private key. One is public and private key. Now, so now come to here. Now I am in so DevOps user. Now what is the command? SSH hyphen keygen. I need to connect, right? For example, so now this is the host, this is the host, and this is the server. How I know server knows this is my host? I can connect like this. So I am connecting via SSS only, via SSS only. So first you need to generate this key. So see here SS, and so run this command sh-keygen. Where this is the host I am running, or server? Control mission,
Servers.
server only. Don't
Server.
confuse here. Okay, I generated. So once is generated, it is asking enter file in and all. So this is common, I hope already know. So just press enter. Now see here, file is generated. Now go to that path, cd space dot ssh, and so ls, and see here, this is the public key, this is the private key, this is the public, this is the private, two keys. Okay, it is generated. So this is my control mission, this is Ansible server. Okay, got it. Now come here, now go to here, only generate. Now cat this public key, cat this public key. So this is the right. So cat cd space dot ssh. So what you need to do? Cat public key, cat space. What is the purpose of cat? You know, right? Cat space.
Concatenations.
If you want to see the content, okay, cat space id underscore rsa dot public key. So this is the D. So for example, I have a house. I am not in my house. Suppose if you want to go to my house, I need to give key, right? Yes or no? Same way,
Yes,
this
sir.
is a
We have.
public key. Server always public, client always private. Now this is the public key. ఈ కీ నేను దీనికి ఇచ్చాను అనుకో, now this server can able to connect this machine. సో ఇక్కడ ఒక కీ ఉంది మనకి, పబ్లిక్ కీ. సో దిస్ is the public key. This public key I am going to copy and paste into this machine. That's it. Now server able to connect my host. Very simple. Don't think more. సో ఇక్కడ రెండు కీస్ ఉన్నాయి మనకి. పబ్లిక్ కీ ఉంది సర్వర్లో. సర్వర్ ఆల్వేస్ పబ్లిక్ కీ వీఆర్ షేరింగ్ టు క్లయింట్. సో ఈ పబ్లిక్ కీని నేను ఇక్కడ ఇటు పంపిస్తాను, ఇక్కడ కాపీ చేసుకుంటా. దట్స్ ఇట్. నౌ సర్వర్ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. ఓకే, సర్వర్ అండర్స్టాండ్. నౌ ఐ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు కనెక్ట్ దిస్ హోస్ట్ మిషన్. సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ వన్ మోర్ హోస్ట్ మిషన్, సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ క్రియేట్ వన్ మోర్ హోస్ట్, వాట్ ఐ నీడ్ టు డూ, ఇంకో మిషన్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను. అప్పుడు కూడా ఏం చేయాలి? సో బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఇట్ వోంట్ కనెక్ట్ దిస్ మిషన్. కరెక్ట్. సో నా సర్వర్ తెలియదు ఈ మిషన్ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు అని దానికి తెలియదు. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద హోస్ట్ 2. నా ఈ మిషన్ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? సేమ్ పబ్లిక్ కి నీడ్ టు కాపీ అండ్ పేస్ట్ ఇట్ హియర్ ఆల్సో. నౌ మై సర్వర్ ఏబుల్ టు కనెక్ట్ దిస్ మిషన్ ఆల్సో. ఐ హోప్ యూ గాట్ ఇట్ రైట్. అర్థమైందా? సో లైక్ దిస్ వీ కెన్ యాడ్ మెనీ హోస్ట్ మిషన్స్. ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ హోస్ట్ మిషన్ వీ నీడ్ టు కాపీ దిస్ పబ్లిక్ టీ server public key to my host missions. Now my server able to connect these instances. Now we'll see how it will connect and all. I hope now we done 2 steps, right? This is also done. So copy. Now go to host mission. Okay, switch that user. Now this is a host, right? This is a host. Switch that user. Su space hyphen devops. Got it? Same steps. I switch that user. And so what is the mkdir? Anyone? Creating mkdir. What is the purpose? What is
Directory.
hyphen p?
Make directory, sir, for
Make
prompt
directory. What is hyphen p? Path, right?
path, sir.
Same Linux commands only. Don't confuse here. Now, what is purpose of touch command?
For
Touch
creating empty files.
empty file. Which path? Here. Home DevOps under SSH.
Home DevOps.
Already I created directory here. Under this directory, I am going to create one file. Authorized underscore key. This is the default file name. That's it. Now, so what is this command? I hope everyone know. Chmod. Chmod means change permissions. 700. Now anyone tell me what is 70 for user? What is the
For
permission?
user full access.
User full access.
For
Read, write,
groups.
execute.
Execution for user. And so groups 0
Other.
and also 0 hyphen r recursively. And this is the directory structure. For this directory I am giving for user full permission. That's it. I am not going to do anything. Now, so vi means, you know, right? What is the vi? If you want to, already file is created,
Editing.
empty file. I want to
Yes.
add it. That's it. Now file is coming. If you want to add anything, now it is read mode. If you want to edit, I insert. Got it? Now go to here. Already copy this public key. Copy చేసుకోవాలి కదా, just copy. Don't copy extra characters and all. This is a public key as it is, just copy. Okay, if you copy spaces and all, it won't work. This is the key, right? Exactly, it will work. Copy this key and go to your client, right click, just paste it. That's it. Escape. How to save this file? W, Q or X. Save and exit. I hope you got it right. Same steps. Okay, same steps. Anyone any doubt here? I hope clear, right? Yes or no? So first you need to create the one user and give permission to that user. Create one common user in all server as well as host, and go to server mission and connect that user. Generate sh key. It is generating public key. Now so use this command, cat command, for display purpose. Now come to your host, create switch that user, create one directory, create one file, and open give that so directory to full permission, and open that file, and whichever content available here, public key, copy and paste this file, save it. That's it. I hope you got it right. Still anyone any doubt here? These steps? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so now done. My work is done. Now see here. Go to here. Now I copied this public key. I pasted here. I copied my public key. I pasted here. So I copied my public key and pasted here. Correct? So I copied my public key. I pasted here. Now server knows. Now server able to connect this here. So now check it. So usually how to check whether so this server communicate with that server and all regular command. So if you want to check whether it is communication is
SSH.
happening or not, what is the command?
SSH
Host
జనరల్గా మనం
space
చెక్ చేయాలి,
IP.
కమ్యూనికేషన్ చెక్ చేయాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ గూగుల్ ఉంది, గూగుల్తో కమ్యూనికేట్ అవుతుందా లేదా, నాకు రెస్పాన్స్ వస్తుందా లేదా, ఎలా చెక్ చేస్తాం? పింగ్ కమాండ్, రైట్? పింగ్
The
స్పేస్,
ping, yeah.
ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సో google.com. If you use google.com, so you are getting see here response. For example, if you give any wrong domain name or any wrong IP address, then I am giving like this. See here, not name server, that is not a domain name, I given wrong, right? So for example com, here I am giving google one. So now see here, this is also not. Got it? So just we are checking whether it is www, this is the actual, right? www.google.com, correct? www.google.com means this is the actual domain. Now I'm getting see here response 64-bit from the that server. So same way, now check it. Now this is my server, this is my server IP address, and so this is my host IP address. Now check it, how to check usually? Ping space, correct? Now what is this IP address? Just give it public or private, I need to give. What is this IP? This is a public or private IP? This is a public IP or private IP?
public.
By default it is private only. By default it is private only. If you want to go and we can copy public, by default this is private. If you want to we can go private. Now see here, now go to here, go to here. Now this is the right client, this is the host, right? So this is a private, okay, this is a public IP. Now check it both. Now see here, control C, it is not connecting, and ping space, this is the public IP, this is the public IP. Now it is connecting or not?
It's connected.
Connecting, connecting or not? So generally what I did, so anyway I copied and pasted into host. So just we copied, but how Ansible server know? Ansible software there is three files, right? So one is host file, one is host file. Yesterday we discussed, right? We need to update in host file, otherwise it cannot identify host. And so roles, this is directory, and configuration file, conf config. Okay. Now so if Ansible server identify host means this host name or IP we need to update in our server. Did I update anything here as of now? I copied only public key and pasted here. Okay. Now if Ansible server want to identify, so we need to update this host information in this host file. This is the default file. First go to here. Now control C. Now what is the default? cd space etc slash, and what is the path? Ansible, right? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Ansible. This is the default installation directory. This is the default installation directory. Now if you observe here, so by default once if you install Ansible software, Ansible server, by default it is generating these are the three. This is the host file, this is the configuration file, this is the roles. Leave it these two and all. Now we need to focus on host. Now we copied public key, everything done, okay. But how my Ansible server, నాకు Ansible server ఎలా తెలుసు? Now I can నేను ఈ మిషన్తో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలని జస్ట్ పబ్లిక్ కీ ఇచ్చేసాను, బట్ యూ నీడ్ టు టెల్, రైట్? So this is our door number, we need to go that particular door number we need to use and all, right? Same way, now I given key, but we cannot able to communicate. So there is a one file, host file. This file is available host machine or server. This file, this file is available host server or host.
Servers.
Server only. So
Servers.
now see here, this is the server. Now this is the, see here, right now I don't have anything. See here, host file. So this is the default content. Now see here, this is the default content. And see here, so where is this ping stat 6 ansible where I executed cat, right here. Now see here, this is the default ansible host file. Everything it is commented ash. If you observe here, all lines commented or not. Now observe here, all lines commented only. For your understanding purpose, already they given some example. So this is the default Ansible host file, and it should be leave in, this is the default path, and comments begin with hash character, and blank lines are ignored, and group of hosts are determined by the like this. If you want to create any group, we need to create like this. And also we can enter host names or IP address, and also the host or IP can be member of the multiple groups. One host mission we can configure multiple groups. అర్థమైందా? So everything already they given, but these lines it won't execute. These are the comment line. So now as represents, this is a comment, and blank lines also ignored, and so group of hosts are delimited by like this. So now I want to create one group. So how to create? First open this file vi host. Now see here, vi host I means insert. Now see here, go down, go down, go down. I am going to create one group. So if I want to create any group, how to declare group? How to declare group? Now already they mentioned, right? What is this? This is the syntax. This is the syntax. This is the square brackets. This is the syntax. So now I am giving one group name. Tell me any group, we can give any name. So real time they are mentioning like web servers, db servers. For example, this is the web servers. This is the group name. This is the group name. Now I am going to create one more group. So see here, application server, application application servers. This is one group. For example, this is the, for example, here my project, right? Here I am using DevApps. We can give any name. DevApps is the group name. We can give any name, guys. That is your wish. So this is the group name. How we are declaring? Same like this. How we are declaring? Now I will declare one group name. What is my group name? We can give any name. ABC test, based on your, just for understanding purpose I given DevApps. Now, so under this group, how to add my mission? So you can add host name or IP address. So now this is my host, right? So this host have one IP address, or this mission has one host name also, correct? So how to get, this is a private IP. Copy this private IP, copy this private IP, and go to your, just paste it, go down, or we can give host name also. That is your wish. Anyone, we can give anyone. Now I pasted. Okay. Now IP means dot, right? Not hyphen. Just update. Here, anyone, any doubt, guys? Clear? So this is my IP. So like this, how many host missions I can add here? That is based on your requirement. Number of each group we can add. Everything they mention here. See here. Each group of hosts are determined this one, and we can enter host name IP. Host or IP can be member of multiple groups. Now one more thing. So this host mission we can add one more group also. We can add multiple groups also. That is your wish. Okay. But anyway, for the time being, so this is my host. This is my host, and this is my group name. Okay. Now escape. Anyone, any doubt, guys? I'm saving this file. Okay, these are the comment lines. These lines it won't execute. Just I created one group name. My group name is DevApps, and this is my host IP. Suppose if I add one more server. Suppose if I add one more host. For this host, one more IP, right? We need to add this IP in this host file. then only Ansible server knows, oh, now I need to communicate with this particular host machine. I hope you got it right. Man, even public key ni copy chesina directly it won't connect. So what I need to do? So go to host file. In the host file, which host you need to communicate, which host you need to connect, that IP or host name we need to update in our host file. Clear? అర్థమైందా? పబ్లిక్ కీని కాపీ చేశాను. even I copied public key. Am I able to communicate this server, this mission? కనెక్ట్ అవుతా ఉందా? నో రైట్. ఇప్పుడు యాన్సిబుల్ సర్వర్కి ఏం చెప్పాలి మనం? ఈ మిషన్ని కమ్యూనికేట్ అవ్వాలంటే సో దిస్ మిషన్ ఐపీ ఆర్ హోస్ట్ వీ నీడ్ టు అప్డేట్ ఇన్ అవర్ హోస్ట్ ఫైల్. దిస్ హోస్ట్ ఫైల్ ఈజ్ అవైలబుల్ సర్వర్ ఆర్ హోస్ట్ ఆర్ నో దిస్ ఇస్ క్లయింట్. ఈ ఫైల్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది నీకు? సర్వర్లో ఉంటుందా, క్లయింట్లో ఉంటుందా హోస్ట్ ఫైల్ అనేది?
సర్వర్లో.
హోస్ట్ ఫైల్ ఈజ్ అవైలబుల్ ఓన్లీ సర్వర్, నాట్ ఇన్ క్లయింట్. సో ఈ హోస్ట్లో ఏ మిషన్తో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలో ఆ మిషన్ ఐపీస్ అన్నీ ఇక్కడ అప్డేట్ చేయాలి. ఐపీస్ ఆర్ హోస్ట్ నేమ్స్. వెరీ సింపుల్. ఈ హోస్ట్ ఫైల్లో నువ్వు ఏ క్లయింట్తో వర్క్ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలనో ఆ క్లయింట్ ఐపీస్ని కానీ హోస్ట్ నేమ్స్ కానీ వీ నీడ్ టు అప్డేట్ హియర్. దట్స్ ఇట్. ఐ హోప్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ రైట్? క్లియర్? Still anyone any doubt here? Now I updated file, so I added one. Now escape colon x, save and exit. What happened? I think I didn't use sudo. Just for the time being I'm copying paste it here. I'm cut it. Just okay. Now read only means you don't have access. Escape colon without save. I am not saving anything. I executed sudo vi host. Okay, insert. Now go to here. Just already I copied, right? So now control X, go to here, just paste it. That's it. Earlier I didn't use sudo. That is the reason only read access I have. I need update, right? Now escape colon X, colon X. Now added. So now host file also updated. Host file also updated. Clear? Now check this command. Now see here. Now ping space. I am using what is this?
పబ్లిక్ ఐపీ సార్.
Correct?
ఎస్.
84, right? అది పబ్లిక్ ఐపీ.
Yeah,
ఒకసారి
that is
పబ్లిక్
private
ఇచ్చాం, ఒకసారి
IPs.
ప్రైవేట్. ఓకే. సో ఫస్ట్ ప్రైవేట్ ఐపీ, రైట్?
ఎస్.
Now see here. Now Ansible people they are giving one module how to check whether it is communicating or not. So generally we are using ping, right? Now Ansible people they are providing one module. What is that module? So now already last class we discussed, right? Ansible people they are providing many modules, nearly 3000 plus modules. Now see here, Ansible there is a one module is there. There is a one module is there, ping module. Now we need to follow this syntax. We need to follow this syntax. Now see here, this module of the Ansible core include all Ansible installations. In most cases you can use start model name as ping model, name as ping model. So even without specifying the collection of keys and all, so this is the syntax. This is the syntax. They are using one model. What is that model name, guys? Ping model. What is this model name? Ping model. Now in Ansible, if you want to check whether this my server is able to connect with my host machine, this is the command syntax. Ansible hyphen m. Hyphen m is nothing but model. What is the model name? What is the model name?
పింగ్.
Ping and space. And so in host file I given one group name, right? What is that group name?
ప్రైవేట్. డెవాప్స్.
DevOps. Now see here, If I give like this, now see here it is asking. See here it is checking key is not known under. Just give yes. Okay. Now here we can check whether it is able to communicate or not. Now this is see here 172.31.19.84. So this is the which mission IP, guys? This is the my server IP or this is my host IP? Now check it here.
Host.
84
That is
host
host
IP.
IPs.
Now my server is able to communicate with this host or not. Now we can see success message. Success message. Now same way. Now see here Ansible fact. Now discoverable. This is the Python with the help of it is green means now it is communicated. Now it is successfully connect with my Ansible host mission. Now I am going to add one more IP. Now I am going to add one more IP. Now observe here. So go to your Ansible server and so ls and sudo sudo vi host. Okay. Now this is my group name, right? So in group many host we can add it. That is your wish. Whatever host you want, you can add it. Now I am using 172 dot 31 dot 31 dot 19 dot for your understanding purpose. I am giving 85. So actually 85 mission is available or not?
Not
Not
available.
available.
Not available. Now I'm trying to execute. So Ansible -m ping and devaps. Now I'm using this command. Now see here, one machine is connected successfully. See here, success message. And this is I added one more host mission. Now see here, so this machine is not connected, unreachable. See here, changed false message. Failure to connect the host via SSH and this IP is not available. This see here, no route to host, unreachable true. I hope you got it right. How it is connecting with the help of ping module only. So for example, now this is the group name, right? In the group I have two IPs. Now I don't want to check all IPs. If I give group name is it will check all group IPs. Now I don't want like this. At that case, if you want to, we can check particular. In the group I have 100 IPs. I don't want check all IPs. If you give group name is what server will do? Server will check all IPs. I don't want all. I want to check only particular host mission. And that case we can use a particular IP 172 dot 172 dot 31 dot 19 dot next 19.84. Now see here I am using particular. Now it is working or not? Now for example I want to check this one. See here one more mission manually. I don't want entire group. I want to only check particular host. So that case we can use that IP also. I hope you got it, guys. Anyone any doubt here? Now if I use group means what it will do? If I use group means in the group
It will
how
ping
many
all IPs.
host you added, how many IP address you add, it is trying to connect all host machines, all IPs. Now we have for example in real time as they added 50 IPs, right? It is trying to connect 50 IPs. So now particularly if you want to check particular mission, this is a command Ansible -m. -m is nothing but module. What is the module name? Ansible people they are providing one module. If you want to check connectivity, so your server to your host. So what is the module name? Ping module. So Ansible -m ping, and if you want to we can give particular IP or host name, or if you want to check all that is a group name. Now one more, there is by default all is there, all. So now as of now try to understand, is there any group name all? I given all.
No.
All means so suppose if we have multiple groups, now I am trying to check all groups. So under all means any group, but so all is not a specific group name. All means it is checking all group names. Now all means I given only I have one DevOps group. Now it is trying to connect only the DevOps groups. Now got it? For example, if you go here, where is this sudo vi? Now I am going to create one more group. Insert. Now I am going to create one more group. Okay, my group name is, for example, I am giving my project name. So under also I added one more. So copy group paste. Okay, I am giving 6, and so I am giving 7 also. Just assume. Now how many groups, guys, here? How
Two
many groups?
groups.
2, right?
Two
Correct.
groups.
So now if I give all means, how many IP address it is checking?
4 IP address.
4.
4 missions. All groups. All means if any group available, it is checking all groups. Now see here, these missions failed. These missions and all failed. All means all groups. All is not a group name. All means it is finding all groups. Whatever groups you declare in our host file, it is finding that and all. Okay. So if you don't want, I want to check only particular group. That case we can use group name CRM. Now in the group name only 2 IPs. Now it is checking only 2 IPs. Now got it? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is installation part. I hope you got idea, right? Just follow same steps, whatever steps. Without practice, we can't do anything in Ansible. We need at least one server and at least one host mission. Okay. So we are maintaining multiple real time. We are maintaining multiple hosts. And the next class, I am going to add one more host also. I am going to do same steps how it will connect, how it is connected. Now we see only one command, model command. What is the model name? Just a ping model. Just only we discussed ping model. Only we discussed ping model. Okay. So many ways we can connect this and all. Leave it this and all. This is different ways we can connect. If we have PM file, we connect via PM files also. But anyway, I connected SSH. Leave this all these things. Leave it. And see here, if you want to, we can use particular IP. And if you want to, we can use star also. We can use star also. Star means that last IP anything. Got it? So there is multiple ways we can check it. Multiple ways, so we can check it. So now this and all. So now there is one more model, setup model also. You know, right? Setup also one model. If you want to, we can check this model. This is also a simple basics only. Just write Ansible hyphen m hyphen n. What is the model name? Setup. Setup model. And what is the group name? I am using DevOps. Now see here, we can get some information about if servers. You know, right? So in Kubernetes, we are using describe command, history command. I want to know something more on this my server. Now see here, here I have 2 IPs in the group. One mission is connecting. So it is pinging, right? Successfully connecting. And another IP it is not connecting. That is not, we are not getting anything. Now see, setup means we'll get some more information about your instance, about your host mission. See here, what is the IP and so what is the network. So everything see here, we can see many things here. Hey, see here. So what is Ansible fact? We'll discuss later. What is the IP4 address? What is your mission IP address? And so what is this MAC IP address? And so what is the status and which operating system you are using? And what is the datable day time? And everything we can track here. What is the date and time? And so what is the default IP4? And what is IP6? Right now we are not using any IP6. And also what is the device information? And see here, and what is the distribution, which version we are using, operating system red hat I am using, and what is the release, so 9 version, release version is 9, major version 9.4, and name servers, this is the name server, and so see here, so everything we can track it, what is the default home directory, and see here, this is the setup means you can get so entire information about your host, about your host. I hope you got it right.
Yes. It is.
Okay.